Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports Game 1 of this playoff showdown. Let's see who's left standing. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. This is what it's all about. It's playoff hockey, and it's underway. Deep inside the defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. There's the whistle, icing to call, big face-off looming. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Johnston's won it off the face-off.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an icing. You know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
And a great save! And now it's to Gauthier. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Sends a pass over. Dallas has the puck. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Huge stop by Ottinger. The Stars have it against the wall. Dallas jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Quick shot! Oh, and through the crease, they score!
Chaos, it sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. The Ducks get a hold of the draw. And now he tries to get it across to Seneca. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Sends it over to Ben. Here's a chance on the attack. What a stop as he puts up the fire. Moves it to Labushkin. Hammers it on net. And stops that big bomb. Slides it across to Granlund. Here's a collision with some authority. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Ottinger's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Excellent stick work on the play. Takes it at center. Quick pass to Granlund. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Dallas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And it's a quick pass to Seguin. The Stars played along the wing. He was that one.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Here's a shot, and he's turned that one aside. Picked up along the boards by Vetrano. Tries to feed it over to Paling. Anaheim's playing it through the neutral zone. Great poke check on the reach. Works it across to Gudas. Turns it away on the slap shot. Now over to Bunting. From the left side, takes it to center. The Stars carried along the wall. Denied that one. Hammers a shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Faxa's got it along the wing. Close save, and he made it look simple.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields just powers it right to the net.
Past the midway mark in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Anaheim's going to start with the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Harkins. With possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Harkins. And that's denied by Ottinger. Grabbed along the boards by Ernie. And now it's grabbed by Ernie. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by DAL. Levels him into the wall. Oh, what a hit. You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Takes the feed. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes a shot, and he was ready for that save.
Terry's back in the lineup after rehabbing his injury, and he's quick to create some offense there with that nice dangerous shot.
Shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. The Stars slide the puck near the point. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. In the final moments of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Takes the feed. Feeds the puck over to McTavish. Moves it to Minchikov. Picked off by Rantanen. Dallas plays it against the boards. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Dallas looks to break out in their own end. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Passes it over to McTavish. Good hit. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Well, we all know in playoffs that the ice closes up quickly. It can feel real small out there, and so you got to find ways to create your space. And that's a huge hit right there, sending a message, trying to open up ice and open up space.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Stars take possession here inside the offensive zone. And the save. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Intermission Report, brought to you by Discover, the official credit card of the National Hockey League. We are here in Dallas, Texas, for the Western Conference Final. Myself, James Cybulski, and Cheryl Pounder, all with you here tonight, and this building has been rocking for most of the first period. I thought Dallas held possession for a lot of that first period, as they were by far the better of the two teams. Shots are 11-6 for the Dallas Stars. We're still waiting for our first power play, but the Ducks do have the leverage in the faceoff dot. They've been one of the best faceoff teams all year long. Lucas Dostal has been very good for the Anaheim Ducks when he's been called upon. Dallas is 18-8 leading in the hits. They've been very physical. They've been very hard on the puck. And I think that's what's giving the Anaheim Ducks a little bit of pushback early here in this first period. And it looked like Dallas, Dallas has... Dallas just finished wrapping up a series. Anaheim's been sitting for a bit. You expect this from a sleepy little start from Anaheim after a sweep. Kind of the same thing like Dallas took advantage of Utah after Utah swept the Winnipeg Jets. So we kind of expected that. Some great saves. There was a disallowed goal. It could have been 1-0 Dallas on the Wyatt Johnson chance early in the first period, but he bumps into Lucas Dostal, and then the puck trickles in over the line. So they call that no goal, no coach's challenge, just a no goal review on the play, and we played on. The Ducks still had some good chances. Andre made some really good stops. He made that really good one with the glove right here, point blank, or sorry, that's the blocker save. But he does make one on the glove as well, point blank on the Anaheim Ducks. So he has been good when tested. It's 0-0 after one period of play. James Cybulski, Cheryl Pounder have the second period for you. Next, we will see you after the next 20 minutes of play.
Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Still no goals in this one. We'll see if that changes here as period number 2 is underway. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Anaheim's in a scoreless game, and they're lucky that they are, James. I mean, they've turned over the puck way too many times. If they continue that, they'll get burned eventually.
And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. The Stars have it behind the net. Sends it ahead to Rantanen. Here we go, odd-man rush. From point blank. Tremendous stick save by DAL.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And he takes the dish. Lets it fly. Oh, and it's scores! Right on target. Wow.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off of the top of the net. It's bottle pops. Y'all know that goals in the playoff series are so difficult to come by, James, as the ice closes up and everyone's playing urgent and physical. They got the first one here. That's a good way to start.
Dallas has finally punched on through with the game's first goal in period number 2.
Well, I've liked their game. I've liked the way they've been aggressive in nature here, James. But most importantly, they haven't gotten frustrated. They've come up against a hot goaltender. They put a ton of shots on net. But they've continued to stay the course, and it's paid off.
Puck picked up by Bushkin. They fight for it along the boards. Dallas moves ahead with the puck. They've got numbers here. Makes the save on the slapper. Shot from the point. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Taken along the wall by Granlund. Levels him with the hit.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Hintz carries the puck in his own zone. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Quick pass to McTavish. And that's intercepted by Hintz. Here they come on the attack. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Hammers a shot. Steps it for a one-timer and makes the save. Shuts him down.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Dallas going to hang on for a whistle. The Stars have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Anaheim's won the face-off deep in their own end. Drills them! They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Scooped up along the wall by the Cole. Denied by the goaltender.
Ottinger's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
They're going to fight here. This certainly seemed inevitable.
Well, yeah, I mean, their player's injured, right? So anytime a player goes down, you don't think it's a clean hit. You're going to respond, and the response here is dropping the gloves.
Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
Well, it looks as though the tensions have finally simmered and we're ready to get back to what we actually came here in the first place for. Hockey! Anaheim's got it and they're on the attack. Oh, he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender.
Stahl's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Stars lead it 1-0. The Ducks start with the puck in their own end. Toronto's got the puck. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Here's a short pass to Johnston. Shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Puck dumped in. Here's a centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there. Denies him again.
He does a great job being such a position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Great pass from off the right side. Cuts to the paint. Fires it. Glove save by Dostal.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Dallas has the decided edge in the shot department, and as a result, they lead it here in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Gains the zone along the right wall. Moves it quickly over to Harley. The Ducks gain possession. Feeds it on over to Carlson. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, what a stop with the glove by Ottinger. Slides it over to Labushkin. And now he moves it to McTavish. And that's picked off by Ben.
Dallas has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long, but they've got to find a way to, when they intercept, to get going the other way and generate some offense.
Here's a chance in front, and that's stopped. From point blank, and does it again. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Broken up in the neutral zone by McTavish. Lindell's got it on the offensive end. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Here's a chance. Huge stop by Dostal. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Intermission Report, brought to you by Discover, the official credit card of the National Hockey League. Myself, James Cybulski, Cheryl Pounder, in Dallas, Texas, for this all-important game number 1 of the Western Conference Final. One of these two teams, whoever wins this series, will go and battle for the chance to win the Stanley Cup. 1-0 Dallas. They open up the scoring here in the second period. It's Jason Robertson with a beauty of a rebound that he finds in a tight little corner off the pad of Dostal as he's sliding to the net. Great play here by Robertson just to elevate the puck over Dostal, just enough to get over the shoulder into the back of that. He does pop the body armor water bottle off, folks. He does pop that body armor water bottle right off the net. It's a perfectly placed shot right up over the shoulders of Dostal and in the back of the net to give the Dallas Stars the 1-0 lead. Anaheim has awoken a little bit. They are waking up just a tiny bit as shots are now 21-14. So Anaheim's made a couple of plays. They're getting pucks in deep, getting behind the Dallas Stars D, playing it up into the middle of the ice surface, getting some quick shots on Ottinger, who looks very calm, very poised in the net when he needs to be on the 14 shots that he's faced. The one thing that I did want to mention here in the second period is that how physical the Dallas Stars are being. They have already registered 33 hits in this hockey game. They're setting the tone for the series. Here's the Jason Robertson goal. I talk about how he just elevates it just a little bit over the blocking arm. It actually from that angle, it looks like it kind of hits Dostal and goes in the back of the net as well. But back to my point about the physicality play, I really do think the Dallas Stars are trying to show a big brother, little brother mentality with the Anaheim Ducks. The Anaheim Ducks are a very good team. They've proven a lot of people wrong. They've beaten out Vegas, right? They beat out Vegas in the first round that no one thought they were going to beat out, and then they move on to the second round against St. Louis, and they sweep them. You know what I mean? And then they have a chance to the Western Conference Final. One of these rebuilding teams that Coach Quenneville has just turned into a unbelievable squad. But Dallas is that veteran team. They have a lot of veterans, a couple of young guys, but a lot of veterans like the Jamie Benns, like the Tyler Myers that are stepping up, the Labushkins that are stepping up, being physical, finding ways to impact the game. And I think they're really stepping up the physicality here in Game 1 to show Anaheim, yeah, you might be quick, so are we, but we're going to beat you into the ground. We're going to beat you into the ice surface physically if we can't keep up with you speed-wise, and that's how Dallas is up 1-0. We're still awaiting our first power play of the Western Conference Final, but I love the 5-on-5 action. The back and forth has been great. Third period, James Cybulski, Shell Pounder will have the call. If overtime is needed, you'll hear from me. If not, the next time you'll hear from me will be me and Bob Sutherland down in Buffalo for the Eastern Conference Final. Enjoy the third period, everyone.
Return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Oh, save it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
On target! Oh, we got a triple penalty coming up here. The officials are all over that. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Stars are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Man advantage unit is set.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
On the backhand! Oh, close save and a beauty!
Ottinger's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in, and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time. Ryder's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long. Ottinger's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that goes off a player in front. Dallas gets the puck near the boards. Looking to break out here on the power play. Anaheim's on the attack. Great blocker stopped by Ottinger. Picked up along the wall by Steele. Puck clears the zone. Taken by Zellweger. Slides it over with pace to Gauthier. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Faxa's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Stars win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Directed over to Terry. Slides the puck across to Gauthier. Moves it to Lacour. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Myers.
The Stars have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense. This game's awfully close.
Picked up along the boards by Fatsa. Quick pass to Labushkin.
Rantanen's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Dallas has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Rantanen's back out onto the ice as we are back to even strength here.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Gets the tip. Fantastic save.
Ryder's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Just wide. Here's a chase behind the net. Oh, what a reactionary save on the one-timer. And they continue to apply pressure here. Here's a chance. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Ottinger.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Grabbed along the board by Paling. Angles it over to Matrano. The Ducks gain control of it. Hammers him into the boards. Dropped him in the open ice. Takes it from the right side. Beats it over. Here he is in close. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Good check, frees the puck up. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Dallas has generated a ton of shots on net tonight, and they lead it here in this third period. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. There's a shot. Good stop by Ottinger.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Under all sorts of pressure in his own end with the puck now.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Oh, he got rocked right into the bench.
And this was purposeful. You got to be aware of where you are on the ice, especially when you're near your opponent's bench, and now he is on the other side of it. Man, he's got to pick his head up and get out of there.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Hintz. Moves with the puck at the corner. Here's a chance, and he's got that one. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Hintz. Dallas plays the puck along the boards. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Well past the midway mark of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Sagan's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Sends it in deep. The Stars gain control of the puck. Bushkin's moving the puck through his own zone. Dallas has it against the half wall. Save on the play!
Such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And here we go, buckle up. And boom goes the dynamite after that one. Wow.
Oh, yeah, and he drops, right? And this can happen. Anytime you drop the gloves, there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. Well, he's on the losing end of it.
Yep.
Some good punches were landed there, and he looks visibly shaken up. I think he's going to need some medical attention, James. At the very least, some ice packs.
set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Hammers a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Great defensive effort with the stick. Looks to make a play over to Bastian. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Dostal is going to hang on to the temperatures boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well. And when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard. We don't often see fighting much anymore, James, and this is why. There's a real danger to it when you're taking the risk of injury.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. Dallas takes possession off the draw. Quick feed to Myers. Oh, what a save on the clapper! Granlund's got it along the boards. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Taken by Carlson. Here's a short pass to Paling. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove.
Paling's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Here in the late going to the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Lets it go. Storms up with the blocker. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Shuts him down. There's the whistle and a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Stars are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. Dallas takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Big time stop there. Can't get it to go. Stars! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, this is just such a complete play here, James. I mean, look at the way that he fights for position to win this loose puck battle. And then once he realizes he has the puck, he has the space, he gets his feet moving towards the net. I mean, this is textbook of how you win a battle, and then you take the puck to open areas. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He'll be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Kreider's carrying it ahead. He got all that hit. Gotta find a way to get back into this one as they trail the extra attackers on the ice. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. To the empty net. Scores into the empty net. I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, this was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and fist pumping everywhere, even when it was an empty net. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Anaheim's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Oh, look out against the wall.
quickly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Well, listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. And it is all over with this one. They lead in the series, a strong performance tonight, and to me it really started between the pipes, but what an effort.
Well, a collective effort, no question about it. I thought they were much better structurally in terms of how they defended, James, but it all comes back to the tender. When you can make 10 DAL saves and really keep the puck to the outside and the rebound control, everyone knows you're dialed in.
Gotta love playoff time. Everything matters, every moment, every play, and we will see you at the next game.